If you want to continue to follow our adventure, click subscribe. So you don't miss anything, click the bell notification. Hello, House on the Road subscribers and followers. I made a video the other day where I talked about stay limits, 14-day stay limits at free campsites, and there was this lady who was upset that the rangers asked her to move because she had extended her stay, and she was absolutely astonished that they would ask her to stay. They've never done it before, and she had stayed there months and months. I'll put a link to that video right here. Well, of course, I do what I always do, and I make a video about it, and I posted it in a couple groups. One of them was the van group, and another one was just a low-budget group. And the outrage that I got back from that video was just absolutely mind-boggling to me. I cannot believe these people thought they had the moral high ground over my video because they are breaking the law. They insisted that they weren't doing anything wrong, and the government's not going to tell them what to do, and that I was exposing them and I should knock it off, and on and on and on. And I thought, wow, this is absolutely incredible. I'm informing people that they really need to stay the 14-day stay limit and to move on because that's the law. It's good for the environment. It gives other people the... One person actually said, I think the rangers have too much time on their hands if they're going around telling people that they need to move. One person said that they're not wasting taxpayers' money when they come and ask them to move. As long as you just hurry up and move, you're not wasting taxpayers' money. Well, I completely disagree with that. You are wasting taxpayers' money. The rangers have important jobs to do, like putting out fires, making sure the people are keeping the place clean, getting rid of the bad people. Just as a matter of fact, a few days ago, rangers in the BLM in Colorado went to check on a van there, and the van guy, whoever was in the van, shot at the rangers, hit one of them, hit him in the vest. I mean, he apparently is okay. They shot back. There are bad people out there that the rangers need to be dealing with, not you who decides, oh, I'm just going to push the limit as long as I can, and then when the rangers tell me to leave, I'm going to leave. They also keep telling me, by violating the rules and all this, they're not going to be shutting down these free campsites. Well, they're wrong there too. Big YouTubers are saying this, that they're not going to shut down the BLM, so just come on out here, do whatever you want. There's no way they can shut down whatever it is, 177,000 square miles of BLM. Well, first, they can shut it down, and to prove my point, they have shut down 3 national forests in the desert states. I realize this is not the BLM, but I'm using the national forest as an example. They can shut it down. These things are huge. So they've shut down the Santa Fe National Forest in New Mexico. They've shut down the Tonto National Forest in Arizona, and then the Coconina National Forest in Arizona. They shut them down, and here's what they do. They put a sign up. It's closed. Do not enter. And if you do enter, it's a $10,000 fine and time in prison. So that's what they're going to do. If they decide that the rules are not being abided by, the laws are not being abided by, they're going to do one of two things. They're going to either shut it down and do what I exactly said, the $10,000 fine and prison time. They do it with tax evaders. What they do is they go after the high-profile people. Those who violate taxes, the high-profile ones, well, that's what they're going to do. They're going to go after these YouTubers who are saying, oh, don't worry about it, come on out here. And then they're going to arrest them, make a big news article about it, and then everybody's just going to stay away from it. And so anybody who wanted to come out here and live or travel or do anything, or see the beauty of Arizona and the national forests throughout the country, they're not going to be able to because somebody shut it down. Or the second thing they're going to do, and I've seen this, they're doing it in national forests all over. They're going to, and they can do this in the BLM. In the national forest, they're just making campsites, free campsites, paid campsites. They're putting a bathroom in it, putting a campsite host, and then say, okay, it's $10. Well, now it's just became unreasonable for anybody to actually travel the country and see anything. What they'll do in the BLMs, and you can already see it, they have this enforcement where they say you have to get a permit on big events. There's this, the RTR. I think you have to get a permit. Well, those permits are currently free. What they're going to do is they're going to end up saying either shutting down the BLM and doing what I just said, or they're going to say you have to have a permit, come to the ranger's office, get a permit, and it's $10 a night. If you don't have the permit, well, then the same rules apply that if they shut it down. You go to jail. You pay fines. Now, the trash is another issue. You constantly see trash everywhere. I made video and video about trash. That's another reason they're going to shut it down, is if you don't pick up after yourself. Now, to further my point about BLMs and government shutdowns, we can already see it in private industries. Walmart used to allow anybody to come into their parking lot as long as the city ordinance said it was okay. Walmart lets you stay in their parking lot overnight. More and more, you see more and more people posting, well, the Walmart shut down. And the people that are complaining about Walmart shutting down are the same ones who are violating the rules. What they do is they go out there and they spend days out there like it's their free campground. What Walmart was wanting you to do is stay there at night so you could rest, possibly buy something when you wake up in the morning, some donuts, coffee, whatever, and then move on to your next location. Well, people are just staying there endlessly. Homeless people, and even campers. I've seen it. I've been to Walmart like 3 days in a, I was there one day and then 3 days later I went back. Same campers there. And I've seen people doing repairs on their campers, got them up on their jacks and working on their generators out there, barbecue pits, mosquito nets, and the screened-in porch things. They've got them set up like it's just a campground. And instead of parking way in the back, they park way in the front, right there where everybody, all the customers, paying customers are going. So Walmart's shutting it down. And rightfully so. They should shut it down. Why should they lose business? Because people are coming in thinking they own the place and they're just going to do whatever they want to do. Nobody's going to tell me what to do. I'm going to do what I want. Well, then you ruin it for everybody, including yourself. And then the taxpayers are still going to have to pay to keep these public places maintained and whatever, and now we're not even going to get to enjoy it. So I suggest that you stop listening to the big YouTubers saying, oh, come on out here, here's a spot where you can stay for months on end, they won't bother you, and start following the rules. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.